Hi everyone, I'm Manisha, the founder of Modulo, and today we're making a quick video about how to homeschool in California. Now, homeschooling in California is super easy. There are almost no restrictions, but it can be a bit confusing to understand how to get started. So we're going to begin with the nuts and bolts. First of all, you need to register as a homeschooler between October 1st and October 15th if your child turns 6 before September 1st. So if your child is turning 6 before September 1st, then between October 1st and 15th, you're going to register for what's called a private school affidavit. Now, what's a little bit different in California is that you're not actually officially registering as a homeschooler. You're going to be registering as starting your own private school. The private school affidavit is ridiculously easy and it should only take you really a couple minutes to complete. And then afterwards, all you're really expected to do is take attendance and say that you are meeting the mandatory requirements. It's really simple. I recommend going the PSA route if you want no restrictions at all, but some families in California also like to take advantage of the charter school system. So the charter schools in California, you can think of them as almost a marketplace. So you'll register for this charter school as if you were signing up for a public school, and then you get about $2,800 in funding to things on their marketplace. Now, that could be, for example, a science kit from Mel Science, a tutor, another curriculum that you like, but only ones that have been approved by the charter schools. So the other thing is that when you are with a charter school, you have a liaison who's keeping up to date with your child's progress. So it might require some more testing or studying specific subjects. So a lot of people don't really like the restrictions that comes with that, even though they do get $2,800 for their children's education, sometimes a little bit less. It depends on the charter school. The two most popular charter schools are Ocean Grove Charter School and Connecting Waters. Now, those are not necessarily available in every single county, so you're going to have to see if you do want to go to the charter school route, you have to see which charter schools are available in your area, which brings us to another topic, which is the biggest homeschool groups in California. So there's the California Homeschool Network, and then there's also the HSC, Homeschool Association of California, are both really great resources for any type of legal questions, connecting with other homeschoolers in your area, finding out what's the best place to homeschool for you. Just really supportive, volunteer run. They're all inclusive groups, they're secular, and so those are both really great places to get started. And honestly, that's all you have to know about homeschooling California. Once you file that private school affidavit, you're really good to go to do whatever you want to do with your child's education. I think that homeschooling in California is really fun. San Diego has tons of homeschooling groups, meetups, etc. Los Angeles is also an amazing place to homeschool with tons of museums, lots of people to connect with. The Bay Area has a lot of amazing nature-based activities. Again, very lively, inclusive, secular groups. So as in any area, if you're in a big city, it's going to be easier to connect and make friends. But even in smaller cities, there's just so much going on for homeschoolers. So I hope that you will consider homeschooling in California. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. It's a great restrictions-free, easy place to homeschool. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun.